So we made it to the Kingston Penn. We have a few questions that we're gonna ask staff and people there. But yeah, it's breathtaking. It's huge. We walk around the back, but I'm gonna show you guys the front for now. Absurd. This prison was founded in 1867, okay, when Canada was confederated. It was called the Kingston Penitentiary, but before that, in 1835, it was only called the Penn.
We opened in 1835 and has been open for 178 years.
Yes, sir. Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. I'm in the office today. It's a new look, right? No, not really. Anyways. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Kingston Penn because I did it already. I lost the footage, so I'm doing it again. Alright, the first thing, what I'm going to focus on in this video are the riots. So there's the 1971 riot, and there's the 1954 riot. And then there's also the youngest person to ever be in the Kingston Penn, youngest girl to be in the Kingston Penn. Then there's also the only person to ever escape the Kingston Penn. There's a lot of cool information that's going to be in this video, so hopefully you guys stick around to the end of it, and you can experience it for yourself. You can brag about your knowledge. So without further ado, let's begin. In the Kingston Penn, the youngest person to ever be in the Kingston Penn was a child. It was a boy named Antoine Bosch, and he was 8 years old when he was in the Kingston Penn. He did some petty crimes, but I guess he did it too many times, and this time when he got caught, he was forced to go into the penitentiary. It's wicked. He was pickpocketing. So don't steal, kids. Don't steal, because you can go into the penitentiary. The youngest girl to ever be in the Kingston Penn was 9 years old, and she was in the Kingston Penn for robbery. So don't rob, don't pickpocket. Those are bad traits that will get you in prison. Like I said earlier on, there were two riots, and we're going to focus on those two today. The first one was in 1954, and this riot, there was lots of sparks, right, between the guards and the prisoners, because the prisoners thought that these rumors were happening, and the guards knew but didn't want to do anything to stop it. So there were lots of sparks, and then one day it broke loose, and at first they said they spoke and they were calm about it, but afterwards things started to explode. And when I say that, I mean literally. They set fire to the dome in the prison. So the way the prison works is like you enter through here, and there's this main area, and that's the only area where you can see all four floors of the prison. So there's like a dome on top of that area. So they set fire to that. That's why it's new if you go to the Kingston Penn. And then they went to the store, which is where some of the prisoners work, where some of the prisoners purchase some of their stuff. And the way that the whole banking system, the way that you get money, is like if you have a lot of money, you can get a good prison life. But if you have no money, it's not the best prison life. You know what I mean? So it's all systemic. Anyways, they set fire to the prison. They set fire to the store, and in the store there was flammable paint. So once they set fire to the store, and hopefully all of them got out, there was over $1 million in damages to the store because it exploded. So this is a lesson. Don't set fire to paint. Hey Cameron, what was the second riot about? Thing you asked, Billy. So the second riot was in 1971, and this was just focusing on rumors. It was rumors that the prison that they were going to be transferred to was going to be horrible. The living conditions weren't going to be that great. They were going to really like harass and be mean to the prisoners, and the prisoners like, we don't want that. So a 3-day riot started. There were lots of people who were injured, some who died. Was because of the living conditions in the prison. It's actually very interesting to see how what's the word? How horrible these prisons actually were, and the living conditions that they talked about were subpar, and they were so bad that the prisoners revolted. Last thing, I promise. So the last story I'm gonna tell you is about Ty Khan. And Ty Khan was a con. No, I'm kidding. He wasn't a conman, but he was the only person to escape the Kingston Penn. And the way he did it was pretty interesting. So Ty Khan was first in the Kingston Penn for robbery. He attempted robbery. He tried to rob a bank, but the staff saw him and they called the police, and the police took him to Penn. He was there for he was at different penitentiaries for a while, and then he got transferred to the Kingston Penn. And months go by, and the first thing that Ty Khan did was he started sleeping in a certain position. It was with his leg dangling over the bed. So don't worry, there weren't any monsters underneath the bed. He's crazy, I know. But anyways, he did that, so when he went to sleep, all the guards needed to do was check to see if his leg was dangling. And it convinced the guard, and they would continue on their shift or their search to see if everyone was sleeping. The next thing he did in order to plan his escape was he had 2 jobs. He had one in woodwork, and he had another on the other side of the penitentiary. So he established an alibi. And the third thing that he did was in wood shop, he created a grappling hook. Also made his own ladder. I don't know the how he did it, but he did it, and that shooketh me. So, none of the escape, he told his workers that he was working at the other side of the prison. So they all thought that they were at the other side. He got his grappling hook. He made a dummy with just the leg, so that when the guard came into the cell to check the cell, all he needed to see was the leg. Not come in the cell, but look from the outside. He grappled over the thing. He climbed over the fence, not the fence anymore. It's more like the wall, and he darted. The flaw in his plan was he tried to rob the same bank. Wasn't the smartest play. And when he did, the same staff was on shift, and he was. I think he fled because at the end of the story, he was talking to someone from CDC to see if they could do a story on a piece on him, and while he was talking, the informer told me that he shot himself while they were talking. That doesn't seem like the truth, but that's what we're told, and history depends on who wrote it. So that's Ty Khan's story. Wicked, I know. So that's my take on the Kingston Penn. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love doing these educational videos. I find them super fun to make, and I like educating people, I guess, on topics. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll see if I can answer them. And should I make more educational videos, let me know. I'm going to keep on trying to improve. I know there might have been some ifs and bumps in this one, but next one there won't be, right? It's always about getting better. So, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Like and subscribe. Let's get to 1K. I mean, we're almost there. I'm so excited. I'm actually like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Peace. Hey yo everybody, Cameron checking in. Just wanted to let you guys know that merch is available. I repeat, merch is available. Click the link in bio. Go buy it. It's good quality merch. There's different colors now. And you know, yeah. Safe. Live your best life. Buy the merch. Peace.